Hi, my name is Keith Anthony, and I'm here to tell you that things get better. A lot of you are in high school who are watching this, and high school can be rough, and it was rough for me. You probably feel like an outsider, but the secret is that everybody feels like an outsider, even the perfect jock, and the perfect cheerleader, and the best looking kid in school. I grew up in a conservative area, and I had some different ideas in my head floating around. And a lot of times I felt unpopular, not just with my peers, but with the community. Then I went to Berkeley, which is about as liberal a place as you can go. And I felt too conservative. Again, there were times I felt like an outsider, like I didn't fit in. But I was learning more about myself in the process. You start to hone yourself against adversity. So there's something that happens as you get older. You start to appreciate yourself more for your differences. And it's those differences you start to realize that make you special, that make you who you are. After college, I moved to LA and I started acting, and again, felt like an outsider often. Not good looking enough, not connected enough, whatever it is. So right now in your life, if you're feeling like no one can accept you for who you are, I hope that you'll give people the opportunity to know you for who you are. Because I often hid who I was from the people around me. And people will surprise you, is the thing. Maybe the people you're scaredest of confiding in will be your biggest supporters. It really happens. And the best piece of advice that I can give you, the best piece of advice anyone ever gave me, was to stop beating up on yourself. And that's a hard thing to do, because oftentimes you beat up on yourself for being different than the people around you. When you can learn to be your biggest fan, and you can learn to accept yourself for who you are and for your differences, it gets so much better. And like I said, other people will surprise you. And accept yourself. I believe that God brings people into your life to lift you up and to support you when you need it most. And it might not even be your parents, and it might not be your best friends or the people you think are your best friends. But there's support out there for you. There's this campaign, it gets better. So I hope when you see this video and you see the other videos like this, you'll feel hope, because that's the point of all of this, is to maintain your hope and know that when you need it most, support will be there for you, and acceptance and encouragement. And it does get better.